Good afternoon, Edward.
Good afternoon, Dan.
You were on a panel session earlier today talking about short-term fixes versus long-term strategic gain. It was quite a heated debate in the end. What were some of the big talking points that came out of that?
Well, I mean, first of all, the panel debate is great. I think it just breaks up the whole day. So we have the great presentations, and then we have this panel debate. And as you said, it got quite lively. Really enjoying the debate on short-term needs of the business, the CEOs asking for money now, and then the long-term strategic goals of trying to deliver a strategy. So very, very challenging. And then of course we got into the debate around what's on the procurement agenda to deliver next year. And well, there was a huge amount of debate around the innovation piece. So yes, a very enjoyable debate.
So what kind of innovations are you bringing to the procurement universe then for next year?
So as far as Rexam is concerned, Rexam have set up an innovation council. Now there will be a lot of internal generated projects that come through that, but really it's procurement's job actually to deliver some external projects into that innovation piece. So we are working with our suppliers quite closely. They are our top suppliers, and we call them more partners, let's be honest here. And we're coming up with some great innovation ideas that we are then taking through and for a competitive advantage.
I suppose this means as well, as a function, you're moving more away from this just cost basis and getting more involved in other areas of the business and really helping to drive Rexam forward.
Yes, I mean certainly in an environment where there's always a constraint on costs, we try and look at the other lever that procurement can do, and that's help with the revenue side of the business, and innovation is in that key area. So some exciting future ideas going on around digital technology and things like that, but we're a long way away from having some proven examples. But currently the innovation piece around the fusion bottle is quite interesting. So we're moving from a can to a bottle shape using the same process, and that's received numerous awards in the marketplace. So we still need to work it a bit more to make it a bit more efficient for Rexam.
So this is a bottle that works as a can?
Yeah, so it's the can making technology that basically the can is shaped into a bottle shape. So it's these great, I guess the classic Coke bottle, let's say that we can make that shape now. So we're still working on the throughput side. So at the moment it's still not that economical at the moment, but we're trying for our suppliers, through our suppliers, trying to get specific machinery in to try and help that happen. So the suppliers have got a big job to do to try and help us hit our business targets, because this is a bottle that we want to launch, and we've got some very keen customers who would like to use it. So it's full steam ahead with that project. So. And
with that in mind, taking the original point back in, obviously, this is a long-term thing. It's a massive change to much of the way the company works. That involves long-term strategy. How do you get the buy-in from the people that are saying we need quick fixes, we need money now, to say, well, we've got a big project that can actually generate a lot more long-term?
It's always a difficult challenge. There are a few levers you can pull that maybe bring money through to a current year, but essentially you don't want to destroy the value of longer term projects that are going to deliver far more year in, year out. So it's a careful balance to be made. How do you do that precisely? There are so many different ways of doing it. So.
Well, it all sounds extremely fascinating. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us. Just one last quick thing. When are we going to start seeing some of these amazing new cans?
Well, they're in our innovation centre as the shaped bottles. There's certainly, you can Google it. You can look at the fusion bottle. It's the fusion bottle. So yes, it's out in the public domain. So it's just we need to start making many millions more before you start seeing them being used by our customers. So.
Well, I very much look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you.